They give you the problem. It'll be log base 2 of 64. You're going to make it to equals x. You're going to add the equal x. Then you're going to convert this to exponential form, which means 2 to the x equals 64. You're going to change the bases, make the same bases. So 64 is 2 to the 6. And if you don't know that, you just do 64, do your little factor tree. It's 2 times 32, 2 times 16, 2 times 8, 2 times 4, 2 times 2, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if 2 to the x equals 2 to the 6, then x has to equal 6. There is no exponent I can put in for x to get a negative number. Anytime you have a negative number right here, the answer is no solution or undefined. Okay? Because there is no way to get a negative number on a positive base with an exponent. None. Zero. Zilch. A fraction is going to make it a radical. Okay? And a negative number is going to make it a fraction. Got it?
Got it.
Very good. So from here I add the x, and then I say 3 to the x equals 1/9, and I have base 3, right?
Divide by 9.
Can I make a 9 base 3?
Yeah.
So 3 to the x equals 1 over 3 squared. How do I move this 3 squared upstairs? What happens to the 2?
You gotta make it negative, right?
So 3 to the x equals 3 to the negative 2, and x equals negative 2. Whenever you have a negative exponent, that means it goes downstairs and turns positive. Well, that's 1/9. That's what we started with, except I'm writing something else. 1/9, right? So when I'm going backwards, if it's downstairs and has to go upstairs, you just change the sign of this guy. So 343 is 7 cubed. So you do 7 to the 3x equals 1 over 7. Well, that's a 1 right there, right? So to move that upstairs, he turns into what?
Negative
7 to 3x equals 7 to the negative 1. Now you got your bases equal to each other, so you're ready to go. 3x equals negative 1, divide by 3. X equals negative 1/3. What's the first thing I do? Make it equal to x. All right, Evan, what's the next thing I do?
You put 1/6 x
To the x,
equals 1/2.
perfect. Got 1 over 6 to the x equals 1 over 6 cubed. You're going to do 6 to the negative 1x equals 6 to the negative 3.
Actually, x equals 3 is pretty much it.
Yeah, negative 1x equals negative 3, divide by negative 1, x equals 3. Okay, so this one, we make it equal to x, and we have 2 to the x equals 64 to the 1/3. And we make 64 base 2, so when you factor it, you get that that's 2 to the 6. So you have 2 to the x equals 2 to the 6, and you multiply it by the 1/3, and you get that 2 to the x equals 2 squared, so x equals 2. The other way to look at it is if I have log base 2 of the cube root of 64. The cube root of 64 is 4. And 2 to the what equals 4? 2 to the 2 equals 4. So that means that x equals 2. So that's another way to look at it.